What's up, guys? All right, today we want to talk about my favorite. Everyone knows it's going to be something on the Cardano blockchain, just because I love Cardano and I can't help it, right? So today we're going to talk about Indy. But if we come on here on the ticker, here we go. Ticker is INDY. It doesn't exist, right? And so that's the one thing that can be frustrating about some of the things that are solely on the Cardano blockchain. A lot of things are changing, they're upgrading, so we're going to talk about it, right? So anyway, right now, ADA, it's sitting at 29.43. Good time to buy, right? Just real quick ADA update. If we squeeze this down and let's get rid of some of this mess right here, because it's not really telling us a whole lot right now. Yeah, it might be starting to go back up a little bit, but what we really want to talk about real quick before we get into Indy, which is what we're going to talk about, we've kind of had a double bottom here at 23.9, 24, somewhere real close to that. But yes, we did wick down here, and I don't really totally count a wick as a wicks just happen. Sometimes wicks are insane. We did wick down to 21.6. So as far as I'm concerned, ADA has probably hit the bottom. I feel like it can go back down in this range, but I'm not seeing it go below this 23.9 again. If it does, and I'm wrong, I hope I am. I'll just buy some more. So yeah, that's where we're at. And once again, to me, anything under 45 cents is a good buy. Anything under 31 cents is an exceptional buy. So I am just going to keep accumulating all through this area. Yeah, so that's what we got, and we probably have a full year of accumulation. So let's get on to talk about Indy, right? So first, we're in here on MinSwap, and if you don't know, it's app.minswap.org, and you can come in here, and this is where you would normally trade ADA for something else. And if we look at ADA Indy, what it's going to tell us right now, and this is not versus the US dollar, right? On all of these ADA network, all of the Cardano network, everything is priced in ADA. So right now, if you have some Indy, which I do, and I wanted to sell it is worth about 9.06 Cardano each. So if you think of this network, you think of ADA as like the dollar, even though it's not. ADA is the currency, right? So it's worth 9, right? And there's other things that we have. AGIX, one of my favorite right now. You're looking at AGIX, it is 0.7 ADA. So like if ADA was a dollar, it'd be 70 cents, right? And MinSwap, the token of this swap, is what you get rewarded in for farming stuff. It's going up, and I just had a bunch of MinSwap, and I sold it yesterday for right up around 0.069 ish, somewhere there, and it has gone up. Hey, it's gone up. I sold it a little low, but hey, I was getting it way down here, right? So if we go into the various let's go into the farms, right? Because that's what we do here. We farm. You can provide liquidity, and then you can put your tokens in, and then you're farming, right? So I'm farming a few coins. But Indy is one that I really like. You come down here, and if you look, when you farm, you get you get rewarded in Min 17%, and you get rewarded in ADA as a 4.28, and you get rewarded in Indy. So the cool thing about this is down here, my reward since the last time I harvested, which was just a few days ago, because I added more liquidity. So every time you add more liquidity, you have to farm again, right? So I'm actually getting reimbursing some Indy token and some ADA and Min, which you can sell all these for ADA, because my goal in life is to have more ADA, right? So yeah, you can hit harvest, or you can stake more if you have more. And let's see, if we go here, I have a whole 367 ADA in my wallet, because most of it is staked, right? One of the cool things about MinSwap is you can come down here, it'll show you what you have in your wallet, and you can look at your little portfolio, and it's going to show how everything is balanced and what you have down here, and then your farm positions, how much ADA, how much AGIX, ADA Indy, how much ADA LeanFi. These are the various farms I have, what the total value in ADA are. So those are pretty cool. But what we're really here to talk about is Indy. So if you're in the farm area, and as you hover over these tokens, you see these little things say token information. This token info, you can click on that, and it's going to take you, it's going to say, here's the token. Hey, do you want to add liquidity? Would you like to swap something for the token? The token is worth 9 ADA basically right now. Its category is DeFi, how many decimals, the policy ID, the asset name is Indy, the market cap 57.48 million. Not sure what that is. Maybe I should learn, right? Circulating supply 6.34 million, so it's fairly low right now. Total supply is 35 million. So you kind of want to know how that's coming out, when it's going to come out. Now, what I like to do is come down here. Of course, CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, you know, those are some of my favorite places to go to learn about coins. But when I'm on DeFi, I like to do that. Hit the website, right? We're going to come to the website, and it's going to talk about what is Indigo. Okay, so Indy is the token, Indigo is the project. Now, this thing is pretty cool. Okay, so talks about equalizing playing field, how some people have access to certain things that other people don't because they have more money, like oil. You want to really invest in oil, or you want to invest in wood, or whatever you want to invest in, diamonds, gold, things of that nature. Sometimes people want to invest in gold, but you have to buy gold, and gold has to be shipped to you, and you have to hold it. So in the stock market, you can buy gold on the stock market, right? And you don't actually have gold. It's an ETF. It represents that gold. Someone somewhere is holding that gold and saying, boom, here you go, right? What is the protocol? It's an autonomous synthetics protocol. So that's what we have to talk about, what synthetics are. And synthetics are basically an ETF. Okay, how does it work? It allows anyone to create a synthetic asset known as an I asset. They can be created, used as currency, such as like stable coins, ADA, and there is one. It's let's go back here and look. It is right here, IUSD. So IUSD is actually a synthetic stablecoin where people have locked up USD, and they get IUSD for it because they've created that, and then they put it in this pool. So now we have a stable coin. We also have JED, which is another stable coin on the ADA network. But this IUSD, the cool thing is, if you come down here, and we'll go through all of this, it's they have the same price effect as holding the actual asset. It's that's being replicated. It allows you to gain profit from increased price or loss when the price goes down, right? So here's a great one. You have BTC. Everyone's like, hey, I know what Bitcoin is. I want to buy Bitcoin. And you hear a lot of these wrapped Bitcoin and wrapped ETH, so you can get them on different networks. And someday all these networks will work together. But until then, you have things like IBTC, IETH, IUSDC, right? IAVAX, and I don't even know if these are existing yet, so we'll look at that in a second. So there's a web app, and it below, there's some of the current functions. There's collateralized debt positions, CDP, liquid staking, liquidity pools, stake LP tokens. There's governance, staking, and polls. You can watch these little videos, but why would I put a video inside of a video? But yeah, I really encourage you to come check these out and learn more, because why? I'm not your financial advisor. I don't advise what you do with your finances. I like to play with stuff on the internet. I like to show people what I'm playing with on the internet. Hopefully you'll want to learn more. You'll do some research, and you'll decide what you want to do with your money, your tokens, your time, and all of that good stuff, right? So I'm just showing you cool things I like. Hopefully you'll like them enough that you'll want to come and do your own research, and never just listen to a random guy on the internet, okay? Just showing you how things work, okay? How do you get it? How do you obtain any? Well, you can go on MinSwap and just buy some. But there's stability pools. They reward you for putting your tokens in the stability pool, and you're part of this ecosystem, and that's how you get rewarded, because not everyone wants to risk their assets to help grow these ecosystems. So when you're in there early, that's when they're the best time to earn more assets, is because you're jumping in, you're helping the community. A lot of people just want to make money, and really making money's great, but being a part of a community and helping it grow and making a little bit of money can be more rewarding sometimes, because you're part of something and you helped grow something and make a big change in the world. They reward indie assets, LP stakes. Same thing with MinSwap. You can stake in there, and there's a DAO, decentralized autonomous organization, which means no one's in charge, right? The people that are in charge are the people with indie tokens who can vote, who can decide how these things go. And when you talk about I have two different opinions on DAOs. I think DAOs are great because people can come in and say, I'm a piece of this and I get a vote and it matters. And I also think there are sometimes people that don't research, they don't understand what's going on, and they have this idealistic thing in their head and they just go, oh, I think everyone should get this. And so DAOs have just enough power to destroy themselves sometimes. The good thing about a DAO is everyone gets a voice. The bad thing about a DAO is everyone gets a voice. I just wish it was people that would study and research and understand things before they get in and start voting. If you don't know what's going on, if you don't want to do the research, but you just want to get governance, or you just want to earn tokens, please just don't vote. Earn your tokens by helping out, but don't vote unless you understand what's happening. The roadmap, we're basically in Q2 of 23 right now. Everything's been launched, everything's been upgraded, mainnet's up. Optimizations happened, and we're going to continue doing optimizations, stability pools, scaling fees, distributions, and all those solutions. You can meet the team if you want to click on each of these and learn about each individual team person and their partners. SundaySwap, it's available on SundaySwap. Chainlink, they're involved in everything. I'm a Link Marine too. Got that Chainlink, love that Chainlink. MinSwap, I'm all in on MinSwap. I also Wing Riders. I was in SundaySwap for a while, but when it first started, and it just doesn't seem like it's getting there for me. The Cardano DeFi Alliance was founded by a group of DeFi developers, infrastructure providers, Plutus software developments. It's one of the software's languages I want to get into, start learning. They have a newsletter if you want to learn more. Now, once again, how do we make this stuff, right? There's an app, right? You launch the app, you go in here. My wallet is not connected. I could connect it. I think I'm going to need more ADA to get involved, right? Most of my ADA is either staked, tied up in other areas. My ADA don't sit, okay? You'll never see my wallet with more than a couple thousand ADA, because as soon as I get a decent amount, it's LP token. I'm staking it. I'm putting it somewhere. I'm putting it to work. There's a lot of tokens people own, and they just hold it and they wait for the price to go up. ADA is not one of those. ADA is one you want to do things with. You're gonna always come out ahead doing things with it. There are risks. Do your research. I'm not advising you financially to do stuff with your ADA, right? I'm saying research, figure out whether you want to do stuff with your ADA. So you can come in here and you can look at the stability pools. You can actually just swap tokens from here. Me personally, if I'm going to swap tokens, I'm going to do it on MinSwap. Governance, indie staking. I do want to look into that because I'm staking indie on MinSwap anyway. But if I stake it here and get a better return, then that's what I'm going to want to do, right? So we can come in here, we can swap, we can get tokens directly, and this tells you, IBTC, Ethereum, and IUSD. That's what we have so far, right? My balances right now are 0 because my wallet is not connected. You want to come down here, centralized debt positions, yeah, I don't even know what half of this is yet because I haven't totally got into it, but I can tell you stability pools. This is like staking, but it's really, this is what keeps the ecosystem stable. People popping in and popping out of this is not a good thing, right? So when you look at this, we have 10 million ADA in here, right? Represents the total amount of ADA staked by all users in this pool. In this pool alone, people have staked 106 Bitcoin, right? They've staked 106 Bitcoin in order to keep this IBTC stable, right? They've had to stake ETH, you know. Looks like there's not as much ETH, 1,000 ETH. I mean, not as much money. I don't know. I guess 1,000 ETH, almost 2,000 ETH is almost, yeah, it's more than 106 Bitcoin. So I looked at that wrong. And then we have IUSD, 6 million. Yeah, 6 million, almost 7 million USD staked, and 23 million ADA. So this is what's keeping those coins. This is what's backing those coins, is those assets, right? You can come in here and swap tokens. They got their own little swap, and I don't know what all they have. Yep, just these, right? So yeah, it's just the things that's on this network. That's pretty cool. That's kind of neat. I'm probably gonna have to play with that later. I think I have up here in my wallet a whole 8. Yeah, I have a whole 8 Indigo tokens that we might have to put in here. Okay, so you're not going to stake things that are already on the ADA network, right? You're getting things that are not on the ADA network, and you're help putting them on the ADA network. So portfolio rewards, like I said, I haven't done any of this yet, so mine are all zeros. My wallet's not connected, but yeah, governance is where you come in and vote. So there's no proposals right now, but if you did, I'm assuming how most things work with governance. I do governance on Algo and Wing Riders and MinSwap. You normally have this token, the token of that network, of that governance token staked, and that's where you get your voting power. So yeah, there's a forum where people can talk to each other and go back and forth about what's happening. So that's Indigo, ticker Indy. Let us know what you think, and check it out. Do your own research. If you like this kind of content about going in depth on each token and stuff, give us a like, maybe a subscribe. Check it out, share it with your friends. Thanks for watching.